He was born in Lahore in the year 1910, when that city still belonged to undivided British India, but his destiny belonged to the stars. By the time most students were trying to solve high school math, Subrahmanyan Chandrasekhar, barely 19 years old, had already solved how stars die. Yes, he discovered something extraordinary, a limit, a line, a truth the universe never bends. If a star's mass is more than 1.4 times that of the sun, it cannot die peacefully. It must collapse into a neutron star or a black hole. The world would later call this the Chandrasekhar Limit, but the world wasn't ready for him yet. He stood in a room of legendary scientists in London, and there, one of the greatest, Sir Arthur Eddington, laughed at his theory, not in private, but publicly, dismissed him, humiliated him, said, "Such stars simply cannot exist." Imagine that. The brightest mind of his generation, ridiculed before his peers for being right too soon. But Chandrasekhar didn't fight back. He didn't argue. He left. He crossed the oceans, to America, to the University of Chicago. And there, he built. He built ideas. He built theories. He built a legacy. For 50 years, he taught, wrote, and guided science forward. He turned his scars into science. He turned rejection into revolution. And nearly half a century after that public rejection, the world bent the knee. In 1983, he received the Nobel Prize in Physics, not for what he learned late, but for what he discovered young and never gave up on. Chandrasekhar's life is not just a story of physics. It's a lesson in belief that sometimes the world will call you wrong before it understands how right you are. They mocked him when he was 19. They honored him when he was 73. And now, the universe carries his name, Chandrasekhar, the man who knew how stars die. Legacy is not built by applause. It is carved by the courage to stay silent when mocked and the strength to keep building when no one believes. Subrahmanyan Chandrasekhar did not fight for recognition. He fought for truth, and the universe, which once watched him walk away in silence, now echoes his name in every dying star. Because the world may resist your brilliance today, but time is loyal only to those who never give up. Let this be your legacy lesson. When you're ahead of your time, the world will first laugh, then doubt, then follow. So, don't chase acceptance, chase truth, chase mastery, and one day, the world will have no choice but to remember you. If stories like this ignite your soul, subscribe, because legacies aren't just told here, they're honored.